Hey guys, this is OJ Light, and welcome to the first episode of Lifting with Light. What I want this podcast to be, guys, is it's kind of simple. I'm a big fan of Paul VanderKlay. I kind of like his channel. He kind of monologues about things such as religion and the meaning crisis and stuff of that nature. Postmodernism. We're living in a postmodern world. I kind of like the format, but I don't. Not that I don't like his topics, because I listen to him, but I don't want to talk about his topics. I like the gym bro life, guys. That's kind of what it's kind of what I'm about. I think it gives me. I don't want to say it gives me purpose, but it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good about life. You know what I mean? Hitting the gym, working out, meeting people. Even the I guess you call it the locker room talk. It's kind of funny. Locker room talk's got a bad rep, but you know I've gotten some great business and financial advice from locker room talk, guys. So I think it's a good thing. But anyways, that's what this channel is going to be about. I'm just monologuing. I'm a monologue. Basically, right now I'm on the way to work. Just got out of the gym. Been hitting the shoulders. Feel fucking great. So yeah, that's going to be what these little podcasts, these little monologues, whatever I end up calling them. That's what they're going to be about. And today I kind of want to talk. It just kind of dawned on me in the gym, and it's about the idea of respect, right? So, anyone who has gone to a gym, any gym, I don't care if it's commercial, micro gym, community center, you all have seen this behavior probably. People be real disrespectful to the gym, okay? Let me give you a couple examples of what I'm talking about. The two biggest ones I want. So I take a shower. I take a shower at the gym. I love it. And but some people, let me just give you an example. Like they'll get done off the shower and they won't shut off the shower head, or not off completely. So it's like raining. Now, some of you might not think this is like a big deal, but I mean, how hard is it to turn the knob so that the shower is 100% off? You know what I mean? So stuff like that's very disrespectful, right? That's very disrespectful. Another thing, and this is a big pet peeve of mine, leaving used bandages all over the gym. Like people get bandages, they get cut. Okay, it happens. My particular job in the trade, I get cut probably weekly. But I don't like. So that what I'm saying is you'll take a shower and you'll see some used band-aids on the floor. You'll be in the hot tub and you see some used band-aids either floating in the water or I get to go floating in the water or the side of the tub. It's just grody. It's grody. It lacks respect. I mean, I'm not saying I know bandages fall off, but take the time to pick them up and throw them in the garbage. The other one, razor blades. That's very dangerous. Just having used razor blades laying around. We've all seen it. The last gym I was at, I don't want to name the gym, but it's a big, popular, $10 a month gym. The reason I left it was constantly the men's bathroom was being flooded. Like the toilets were overflowing, nasty stuff floating on the floor, just not looking good. And one guy got caught smoking in the gym, smoking cigarettes in the gym, and flicking the buds on the floor, man, the buds. Just grody. So, my message is, don't be a pig. Don't treat that gym with respect. And I think the big thing that's lacking is disrespectful people are going to be disrespectful. It's just a part of life. What really needs to occur is that us other gym goers got to call them out. You got to be like, hey, man, pick up your bandage. Hey, man, pick up your razor blade. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Very dangerous. For anyone young and not understanding the danger of bandages and and razor blades, there is the potential. I'm not saying it would occur, but there is the potential of blood transfer diseases happening if you got cut on somebody else's razor blade, or you picked up a bloody bandit. It's just there is a health risk. Okay, I don't know the percentage of what would it's like a is it like a 1 in 1,000 chance, a 1 in 10,000 chance? I don't know what the actual odds are of it occurring, but it could occur. So that's why it is very important to be aware of that stuff and to pick up after yourself. Okay. So yeah, I just think sometimes people get a little grody in the gym. Like I said, I moved from one gym to another because of the male bathroom always just being an absolute sty. It's no good. So yeah, so a couple other things about how. Oh man, so everyone always brings here's another one. Everyone always brings energy drinks in the gym, and I don't really care about you drinking the energy drink. I care about you leaving the can. They finish and just leave the can at the equipment, or they'll just leave it on the locker room stool. Stuff of that nature, guys. Again, there's garbage cans everywhere. It just takes just 1 minute to throw away your garbage. So that's kind of my rant. It's really, I'm not really, I'm saying a call to action, guys. That's what I'm saying. We good gym bros, we gotta call that shit out. You can't. It's just disrespectful. It's disgusting. It drives people away. Right? A gym is supposed to be like a community, right, guys? You want the best of the best coming to your gym, right? And one of the things, it drove me from the other gym. People's bad hygiene will drive, or bad habits will drive possibly good people away from your gym. And you want good people going to your gym, right? It's not. I think, and I could say that I thought this as younger. A gym isn't just a place you go that has equipment that you use to get big. Okay, it is that, but it could be so much more. I know people. I've made friends at the gym. I know people who have dated because of the gym. The girl met. I'm actually chatting this girl right now. We go to the same gym, but we ran into each other, outside of the gym, and it was a moment of it sparked a conversation. So stuff like that. The gym is it's like a community, okay? And you gotta treat your community with respect. That's basically what I'm getting at. You gotta treat your community with respect. So don't be a pig, and if you see a pig, call them out. Just not in a rude way. Just like, hey man, can you clean that up? That's yours, okay? And if it gets bad, I'm not big on snitching. I'm not too cool on people snitching, but sometimes you got to. There's a reason why the gym has administrators. They administrate. That is their job. They manage not just the facility but the clients. Okay, so sometimes that's not a card I like going down. I think that's like a last resort type of thing. But sometimes people gotta learn the hard way. Yeah, I'm not too big on that method. I would prefer give the guy plenty of chances to change their behaviors. But sometimes I've never done it, but sometimes I could see situations where it might be required. So that's my little speech on my thoughts on the bad habits, bad hygiene at the gym. Okay. So I guess I'll kind of go into with that thought. I think well captured. I think I'll go into what am I actually doing at the gym right now, right? What am I doing? I've been doing I'd say a slow cut. It's not really aggressive. I've just been, watching what I've been eating. Keep making sure I'm not gorging on, yummy fast foods, and I love myself pasta, guys. I love myself that. I've been staying away from that. And I've just been trying to eat. I guess you could say get into a normal, healthy eating habit. I don't even think I'd call it cutting. Right? I've been losing weight as a result, but the objective has just been to have like a sustainable eating habits that are, I feel saturated. The food's not like, terrible and I hate eating it. Just that's what I've been doing. I've been working on that. Some recipes of mine are much better than others. And I just been tuning that in. And then muscle wise, I hit all the muscles, right? I'm not like, I'm just focusing on arms. I'm just focused. I do a pretty well-rounded routine, but the thing I've been really emphasizing on is the shoulders. I've been working on the shoulders, right? And the reason I've been doing that is I watched a video from Dr. Mike, and he had a video where he went through what muscle groups you should emphasize first in order to get a very jacked appearance. And the top of that list is shoulders, right? Actually, I'll go through the list. It was shoulders, then bicep, tricep, the arms, then chest, back, trap and forearms, he put together, and then legs, okay? So 6. And if I was to rate myself, I would actually say it's kind of a tie. My number 1 would either be legs or it would be bicep and the arms, the upper arms, bicep and tricep. Those are probably the 2 things I get the most compliments on. Like, wow, you got big arms. Wow, you got, big legs. So those would probably be my top 2. It's kind of hard to tell which ones look better because, again, I got big arms, but my calves. It sounds weird, but my calves look ridiculously big, and not in a flabby way, but like in a muscular way, right? So it kind of, I'm not sure. But anyways, shoulders and legs would be my top 2. Next would be trap and forearms. I think I got pretty decent trap and forearms. Like not massive, but I think they're of respectable appearance. Shoulders are, I would say, so. Right now, if you looked at my shoulders, you'd say, hey, they're looking pretty good. But about, I'd say, a little bit before New Year's, around Thanksgiving of 2024, my shoulders the side delts looked flat, right? Like the front delt looked great. I can't really tell the back delt. I've tried taking pictures. I've tried. I don't know if it looks good or not. I really don't. My opinion is probably not, but I have a hard time. I try the mirror. I try having people take pictures of my back. I just can't tell. But my side delts look pretty flat. Okay, they were definitely in the bottom 3. Since then, I've been working because Dr. Mike said that's basically your side delts. If you want the jack appearance, they're the number 1 thing to work on. I've been working on my side delts. They are starting to look developed. They are looking way better than they did. They look way better than they did around Thanksgiving. Way better. It's about March now, so we had, December, January, 3 months. They are starting to look good. I'm not saying they look great. I'm not saying they are good. I'm saying they're starting to look good. So I think another 3 months, and I'll reevaluate. But I've been really working on the side delts, like watching videos, trying new techniques, trying different positions, different variations. I've been trying to see what really gets them nice and sore and feeling pumped. Right? I've been working on that. And then the last 2 is my torso, my back, and chest are bottom. I'm not sure what is. Okay, so. If you were to ask at Thanksgiving again, I'd say my chest was my worst part of my body. Chest was the worst part of my body, and then my back. Because my back, when I do slim down, it does have that V-taper. I do have you can really see it in the mirror. But right now, in terms of like I am way better at dips than I am at pull-ups. So strength wise, I feel like, I don't know, they're just bottom. I think they were bottom tier. But recently, my chest is starting to look from god awful to bad. Okay, we're moving from god awful to bad, right? I'm starting to see, like, you know, that line that separates the pec. That's starting to really like come into focus, right? I think, and I'm not really, like I said, I'm not super. I'm just doing 4 chest exercises in my 12-day rotation. I'm doing dips, butterflies, bench press flat, and then a bench press incline. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm just doing those 4, and I'm really starting to see the chest start to get developed. Okay, so it's kind of, I think the chest might be, if it, like I said, at Thanksgiving, it would have been bottom and then back. And now I think it's about almost even with the back, maybe even a little bit surpassing it. So I'm kind of excited because, like I said, my shoulders are starting to look good, and my chest is going from non-existence to bad. Okay, non-existent to bad. And I've been slimming down, so things are looking good. Originally, the whole reason I wanted to do this is I always wanted a 6-pack. Always wanted a 6-pack. Always wanted a 6-pack. But I love food. Okay, I love yummy food. Okay, it's like for me it's a war. It's a war, and I struggle keeping straight on a diet. There are. It's usually on the weekends. Is where I splurge. Like, and it's weird. I'll go 3 months perfect diet, and then I'll have like just a weekend like where I am just like maxing out. And I think that the big reason is during the week I go to work. Okay. So I'm not bored. It's like, Saturday. I wake up at 5, and by 10 o'clock, I've shaved. I've gone to the gym. I've swam. I've went on like a mile run with my dog, and it's 10 o'clock, and I'm like, well, what am I gonna do for the rest of the day? And then so I think I eat more out of boredom and stress than like hunger, if that makes sense. I think that's been a big weakness of mine. Probably could have a whole episode on that. But anyways, guys, I just pulled into work, so I gotta get. So that pretty much concludes this little log, this little podcast. And I'll try to do these either daily or definitely on the days I lift. And maybe I'll even have some people come in and chit chat with me. But anyways, guys, this is Light, and I will see you guys on the next vlog. Later.